They generally get a kind of more protected feel than they may have been used to, because I remember my hospital days and sometimes you can feel a little bit abandoned or scared about decision making, but it's protected here. There's always doctors around to run things by. They get to learn the one-on-one situation with the patients. They get to build a relationship with patients, and I think real GPs, you can spot them very early. They find that very satisfying, and by the end of the year have developed a real rapport with patients. They also are their own decision makers, so it may be one of the first times in their career that the buck is stopping with them, essentially, as far as the patient's concerned. But there's that lovely backup for the 2 years of training where they know they can run anything by their trainer or GPs in the practice that are there. And that's really, I think, the model of learning in general practice. You're so close to people with experience the whole time. It's one-on-one. And I think it's a great way of learning because you're seeing it as it comes in the door, you run it by, and to me my learning took off as soon as I went into general practice, because you're seeing it in front of you unveil itself. I would say find out as much as you want. If you like flexibility, if you like independence, if you like constant keeping your brain stimulated and never being bored, to me it's a perfect career. I travelled and was able to work with my career. I was able to settle in an area that I grew up. Huge things that I think hospital medicine never offered to me, and thankfully for me that was matched to the career that I think I was best suited as. So if you think you have an interest in people, if you like learning, if you like the fact that you can have your independence, then I think it's a fantastic career, and I think there's great opportunities now. We set up in an area that I wanted to be. I knew where I wanted to live, I knew where I wanted my family to grow up, and I was able to adapt my career around that, and I think that's a great plus. Now there's a balance for some people, they like a little bit of distance, but again I think that's an option with general practice that you may not have in some of the specialties. But of course you got to love doing the job, which I think is the first part, but a huge part for general practitioners have been able to know that they can control both their workload and their place to live and their working environment, and that to me makes a lot easier coming back from holidays.